Hey, blessed. How are you doing? Oh, okay. 2 things or 3 things today. I'm very, very grateful for a wonderful weather outside. Note to self, never take good weather for granted in Germany. This summer. First thing. Second thing, I'm grateful for 2 women, 2 old women. They made my day. Legit made my day. And third thing, even though I wanted to complain about, is I'm grateful for a messy house. Let me develop the last one first, right? So the wallpapers, you can see this line here. This was the last line we put. We renovated everything here. I painted the doors. They were in this color, legit this color, and we did almost everything in this. Everything in here. Only this ceiling, this part of the ceiling. Anyways, so he has been peeling the wallpaper, and I was just like, what is wrong with you? And you will call him off, and 5 seconds later, he seemed to be doing it. And the funny thing about him is, when you come there and say, JJ, what are you doing? He does like this, 9999999. I don't know if it's so funny. Sometimes I have to turn and laugh before. Who is going to give me the seriousness to educate this child? He's so cute. 999999999. He already knows he's not supposed to do that, but he does it. He can't help it. So I'm reducing toys as much as I can, but he will just be throwing it around. A friend of mine said I should let it be. Okay, so that's the third thing I'm grateful for. Second thing is I went to a discounter today, to a supermarket or discounter, I think discounter, yes. And I bought the things I wanted, including this thing, which I got influenced. I always see people they praise this, over praise. And I'm just like, let me taste it today. It's even at a price that I feel that I can spoil myself in it. I can pay to discover. It's nice, but it's like my coffee I used to do with my caramel, my hazelnut syrup, and you can basically do this at home. And it says not even coffee in there. So yours at home is even better. They use aroma. So yeah, I bought 2 of them. Will I do it again? No. Was it worth the try? And anyways, maybe I can use this bottle for my pepper later. So yeah, so I bought my things, and I went, to pay to because I don't like using these machines. I like people to have work. If everything is automated, people will be making gain and not even pay the salary. So even though they don't have it. Anyways, I was standing there with 2 women, really gray-headed, old women. And I was there with my son, and he was eating, I don't know, maybe a pretzel. Sometimes you have to give them something to have peace. Otherwise, you will forget things and come back. So standing there, and they always put left and right, things, goodies, so that you should look and buy, even though you didn't program it. And that is what happened. I saw some hemp seed oil and some lime juice in a little bottle. So I bent to pick that. While I was bending, a man who first stood behind me went over. I was like, am I dreaming, or what just happened? I said, didn't you see I was standing? You say you were standing, but you bent down. I said, but it doesn't mean you should go. You should overcome me. And anyways, And I was like, please, can you come back? No, I'm not coming back. I just felt there was something racism around there, but I was not sure. I was just like, this man is having a bad day. I said, what did you have for breakfast? Did you have anger for breakfast? That's an expression in German. Like, what do you have for take? Did you eat how is it called, fire or something that you are just so unsocial and something, and you wanted to grow up? And the woman just turned back and said she was there before. So as the woman, that old woman finished her goods, I started putting mine here between, on the this black thing. I don't even know how to call it band, calf band or in German. And then he went there, pushed that woman's food and everything, and started pinching, like really putting his own in between the two of us. The woman was just like, why are you behaving like this? Like, they bought my problem. And the people in the supermarket, they wanted to, like, I had this before, and I was even pregnant, and they decided to give the other person the right, like, even though it was a right and that person came for you, you should keep quiet. Like, this Europe is becoming, people are more and more voicing things. We could feel the thought, like 10 years ago, you could, he's thinking something, but he cannot open his mouth because people will finish him. Now they are opening and behaving. It's like out there, just talking, and in 10 years they will be acting. That's just me and you, if nothing is done. So I asked myself, if these women didn't open their mouth, what will I do? And I was like, how can you even do that? I have a child. Like, if you're in a house and say, please, can I come from? That's no problem. I will leave you. But you see me standing and you do that, and when I talk to you, I can hide up my voice. And even more, take your goods out of there. And when they took everything, put it in his in his basket, and he was like standing in between us, and he had nothing on. Like, it was just like I don't know what is wrong with people. I don't even know what is wrong. So the people from the shop, they came out, they were like, a cashier was saying I should calm down. No. And as they said I should calm down, the woman said, she's in her right. She's in her right. She was behind us. I said, thank God for you all. This my darky color would have made me. Anyways. So yeah. The second person comes and says, okay, come, let me let you around, because you wouldn't allow me to go through. Like, so grateful for that woman. And we went out, and it was like, I know, I have seen your number plate, your plate. You have a nice car. I was just like, who is even talking? Like, when you go out there, it's hot. You have a child. You have goods like that you have to refrigerate. There's a whole security situation, and so I wasn't even caring for him. I remember he said in the store, his mother is more beautiful than me, and I was just like, good for her. So he thought you would insult me because I told him, your mother or your wife, they will be disappointed with your behavior right now. He said, don't even talk about my mother, she's more prettier than you. I said, good for her. So the other women, they was like, calm down, don't answer. And my answer, I was like, good for her. They busted in laugh, like, I'm a good person. Like, if you come for me, but even in that coming, like, why am I going to be mad at your mom? If she's beautiful, then good for her. Like, and you could see his face like scatter, like, he wanted to say I'm ugly. But I'm not ugly because I know that I'm a beautiful woman, a beautiful black woman. It's about my skin. So that old woman came and like really hugged me, and I was like, thank you, because that experience of having ally, it's everything. Like, I'm not for people giving me favor and everything. Even I don't like, I'm not for that. I'm like, something, an injustice happened and you saw it, open your mouth. So this gives me hope. Even though it's an old generation, this gives me hope in Germany because, you know, I have a kind of love-hate. At first it was love situation, but the more you know some Germans, the more the hate part comes into the equation. So third thing for me to be grateful about is, okay, after that store I ran because I wanted to buy some water, and I prefer having water in glass bottles, so it's a different supermarket. So I went in there, I bought my things, and I wanted to just run home and put the things in the refrigerator. And because it is sunny, I was like, I have to take this child to the swimming pool, the council swimming pool. Like, it hasn't been so this nice. And even while driving, and I'm still having these pains down here. And I was just like, gather yourself, clean up your house, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. And I was like, I have to go out for this child, not for myself, for this child. Like, I already have a bag ready to go. Sometimes I even leave the bag in my trunk, car trunk, so that it's easier for me to just have a cart. Like, I bought, if you buy a bigger ticket, then maybe you save something like 10 euros or 6 euros. So I just bargaining. We're not playing with our coins nowadays. So I knew throughout the season that I'm going to go there at least 10 times. So I'll just buy a whole package. And I was just like, no. I came home, and in the, how is it called? Hof, la cour, like outside, he started playing outside like he has never done before. Like, went in under the house, like it was busy, and he was not missing anything. I was just like, is it a sign that he's okay? So, and I wanted to ease myself, so I couldn't leave him outside. I let him play like 30 to 35 minutes, and then I took him in. Sometimes when you take him in and then he's not ready, he starts crying or he wants to stay outside. No problem, he was in. He came here in the living room, opened his book, like his picture book, Montessori, with like real picture. Like, the boy is busy, like really, really busy. And he's like, nowadays you give him a breakfast, you eat it, you clean him, and he's upstairs. Like, he's big. Like, I'm talking to you people, have you seen him? Have you heard him? He's upstairs in his room making his wahala, but he's in his room. So I was just like, I can't keep myself full. So this is a reminder, Mom. Mind your energy. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to listen to your own body. It's okay to have a non-tidy home. Like, I struggle a lot with that tidiness part. I'm having more and more energy, but it's like, when you have the energy, do the things, and if you don't have it, respect your energy level. So yeah, that's what I had to say today. And I'm going to serve myself a bottle of water, sit and either read or catch up on some YouTubers. And if tomorrow I'm also going to have nice weather, it's Saturday, if I feel like I have that energy, I will take him. But happy mom, happy child. So that was my reminder. Bye.